This is MDS. Welcome to Playground Conversations. I grew up like the first few years of my life. I grew up in Cairo, and I came to Canada, and I feel like that change caused probably a lot in my life. I probably wouldn't have even started music if I didn't come here. Growing up in Saga, like it's not really the location that changed my life. It's just like the people I was surrounded by. I dealt with a lot growing up. I'm gonna get into that later, but like the shit I dealt with probably was what got me to be who I am today. Yeah, sure. As a kid, I always listened to music. I love music my whole life, and I used to listen to music just to cope with shit in my life, And at one point, I started, writing my own shit, and then later on, it became one where I wanted to be the one helping other people get through shit in life, just like other artists help me, and that's kind of the reason why I started making music. And it's been maybe like 5-6 years since I've been in the studio for the first time, but I've been into music for way longer than that. Yeah, number one, definitely X. Even though my music is nowhere near similar to his, he was one of my influences just because of his like persona and the way he like showed himself as an artist. And when you think of him, you don't automatically think of his music. You just think of him as a person and the message he had to the youth, and that's one of the biggest things for me. Like, I don't care what kind of music you make, I care about the message you send. Like X made, look at me, fam. That song meant nothing, fam. You fucking whatever, fam. You know what I'm saying? But the message he would do, like the message he would send out to people, even on his lives and like, on his tweets, he would always be sending like positive shit, Even through his other music, like the sad music, he would also be sending a good message, and he's one of my favorite artists for that one. And another artist would probably be Sleepy Hollow. Just cause I fucking, I love, I feel like he brung out that type of New York drill. There was definitely like New York drill before that, but he bring out that specific style, like the melodic, but also drill included, And probably Drake as well. Yeah. Performing with some big artists, like Lil T was there, her baby Papa, Young Smoke, Doovie. I wasn't even there for Doovie's performance because I left like before he came. Cause I swear to God, performing on stage is so much harder than people think. Like, it takes a lot. So I went home and slept still. But it was a very good experience. I've had like my first show was I think exactly a year ago, and I've had maybe 20 shows since then. And I feel like every show I'm getting better, and I'm just grateful to have this experience. There's a lot of people who work just as hard as me when it comes to the music shit and don't get the opportunity to perform. And performing is just another way for you to get your message out there. And it's a great feeling. Bro, people that eat with their mouths open, I hate it so much. I don't care what you do in your life, bro. If you are around me, even if you're my mans and you're around, I will drop you, bro. Do not eat with your mouth open. Close that shit. Especially when girls do it, it's disgusting. Like when it's a guy, it's fucking annoying, but when it's a girl doing it, especially if she's bad, it ruins everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I hate that shit. I grew up dealing with a lot. Cause as a kid, I was diagnosed with Tourette's syndrome and ADHD, and it's not as bad now, like at all. Like, you probably won't even notice it seeing me or being around me. But growing up, it was really bad, and I used to get bullied for it. You know what I'm saying? And fucking music was just the one thing that got me through it all. Just would help me cope with everything. And now my whole what I'm trying to do with my music is I'm trying to have that influence on other people that might be dealing with shit in their life, and because I understand that music is something that can definitely help control your emotions. And to me, music is just a way for me to get what's inside me to others. You know what I'm saying? Like, my emotions, my message out there. My message is just positivity, you know what I'm saying? That's about it. So the hardest lesson was, oh shit, I definitely know what the hardest lesson was. The hardest lesson is that when you're down, nobody gives a fuck about you. You know, like mans can say they give a fuck, but at the end of the day, you're the only one who's gonna be there for yourself. And if you're having a tough time, and you know, like you're dealing with shit, you're the only one that's gonna help yourself. You know, like you just gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Even like just everything in life. You know, if you're talking money, like love, like just everything, you gotta be there for yourself. You gotta put yourself first, no matter what. Nobody should be more important to you than yourself. And it's not being selfish. It's called just, you know, like, I don't even know what that's called. It might be selfish in me, whatever you want to call it. But it's important to put yourself first always, no matter what. After your mother. Love you, mom. Nothing, you know, I love my fans, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I see any of you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm fucking with everybody, fam, you know what I'm saying? I love everybody, you know? And, you know, there's no difference between me seeing some random person, me seeing my homie, whatever. I love you all. Yeah, that's all. So I got a lot of shit coming. I have an album on the way. I'm trying to, you know, I'm in a debate right now on whether I should go to the USA this year. I have an opportunity for a show, possibly in New Jersey. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, if anybody's watching from out there, you know, hit me up on Instagram, RREALMDS. I'm gonna be posting that shit down there, you know. Bring the mandem with me. But yeah, I expect a lot this year, because this year we're going crazy. This year we're gonna shine. This is our year, 2023. Again, this is MDS. This was Playground Conversations. If you're trying to find my music on all platforms, you can search up MDS. My Instagram is RREALMDS. Hit me a follow and hit me up. I love you all. Oh.